Hey guys, Danny here with another LEGO Star Wars review for you. So today we have the 75198 Tatooine Battle Pack. So this set is brand new. It came out in January of 2018. It contains only 97 pieces, and the current price for this set is $15 US. Okay guys, so before I get into the set, let me just say that this little Jawa speeder here, we never actually see this in the Star Wars universe, and I'm talking not just Episode 4. I'm talking like in the video games and the books, and like in Star Wars. Like we have never seen like a Jawa transport or speeder, whatever you want to call it, until this set. And I think it's kind of cool that LEGO made something like this. If you guys are familiar with this channel, I always talk about how like LEGO, they can add stuff that maybe is not in the movie, but it's definitely plausible that's in the movie. So I very much like this little transport they have. The only thing I guess I don't like about it is that there are no, I don't seem to find any controls here. I mean, let me just remove the minifigures, but there doesn't seem to be any controls here. We got some tools here. We got, like a little wrench. We have a hammer. This is a spot where you can put a minifigure, and you can probably fit, one or two minifigures here. But, it would have been nice if we would have had like an engine or something, because, we have this little window here, so this could be how the thing moves forward. But usually with Star Wars ships, they have like a little control panel, and, that way, that's how, it shows how the transporter, the speeder works. So that's one thing I guess like LEGO could have improved on, but this is a really cool little thing. As you can see, it has like these tire tracks here. You got these little stun guns here, which are Jawas are very famous for. They have their little guns here, and these are flick fire guns as well. Like you push down on this, and Jawas are famous for stunning droids. And the way it works, you just press this, and there we go. And these are on the side here. See? So pretty neat that we get these guns. We also have this crane that spins a full 360 degrees. If you guys aren't familiar with Jawas, basically Jawas, right here, let me show you. These guys look really cool. This is a brand new torso design for Jawas. Really neat, and we get two of them. And one thing that's really sweet as well, and this is good stuff by LEGO, is the fact that we get different torsos. So that's really nice by LEGO, and I'm pretty sure the back ones are different as well. Yep. So the thing about Jawas, they were basically like scavengers. They would wander the deserts of Tatooine looking for droids, for ships, and then they would grab parts and stuff, or build something new, or just resell like machinery, like droids and speeders and stuff. And they did have a bad reputation sometimes. I was researching today, and they said moisture farmers didn't have a good relationship with Jawas, because Jawas would rip them off or something. But because moisture farms on Tatooine were so far away, when a Jawa would pull up on his little Sandcrawler, the moisture farmer would be like, oh well, I guess that's the only choice I have if I want to get a droid, or any kind of machinery. So pretty interesting little story. Another really cool thing is we get an Astro Droid, and this Astro Droid is exclusive to this set, and he actually has a name. His name is R3-T2. Now, what's interesting about this Astro Droid is that he actually existed. He only appeared for a brief moment in A New Hope, but basically in the scene where Obi-Wan and Luke, they're driving around in the land speeder on the way to the Mos Eisley Cantina, we see a little droid moving along, and I found out researching today that it's this droid. It's R3-T2. And he kind of has an interesting story as well. He was one of the few R3 units that was spared from battle. He never fought a battle in his life. but his owners, like, he was property of like an abusive, he was property of pirates, and like the pirates like abused the droid. I guess, like, you know, they would just, I don't know. I don't know how you can abuse a droid, but you know, I guess the owners didn't take care of him. They didn't clean him, or they would like destroy him and stuff. I don't know. But the point is, this droid ended up escaping, you know, his owners, and he would just wander like the roads, the streets of Mos Eisley, and, you know, Obi-Wan and Luke just happened to pass by him. So I found that was really neat, and I definitely find it plausible that Jawas could have captured him, or like the Jawas could have saved him. I don't know, like, really cool little set in the sense where, you know, these little tiny things from the movie that we don't see are being added on. I never would have guessed that Lego would have made an Astro Droid minifigure from a droid that appeared for like 3 seconds. You know, I never would have guessed that Lego would have made this little speeder, even though it could have been better. I mean, I wish it had like a little control, but it's nice. It's I'm gonna call it movie plausible. Like, it's very movie plausible that the Jawas had a little speeder, transport, whatever you want to call it. You know, maybe when they were gonna go into, like, hypothetically, instead of being like in the deserts of Tatooine, if they're like you know, in the streets of Mos Eisley or whatever, then they take a little transport, because, you know, Sandcrawlers are really big. So yeah, last minifigure we get is a Tusken Raider, and I was doing some research, and he does come with a staff, by the way, as you can see. Cool little torso design. I was doing some research, and I'm not actually sure if this is true or not, because I only found it in one source. But if you guys go on Wikipedia, which is, you know, the Star Wars version of Wikipedia, if you type in, like, if you go on like their search button and type in Jawa, there's a part there that it says that the Jawas and the Tusken Raiders had a very, very peaceful relationship. Frankly, I don't know if that's true or not, just because, like, Tusken Raiders are known for being, like, very vicious, very savage. I don't know if that's true or not. And since we're almost done here, guys, let me get out the box. It does say Tatooine Battle Pack, so, you know, does this mean, like, the Tusken Raider is fighting the Jawas, or is he, like, with the Jawas? Like, I don't know. When I read that, you know, on Wikipedia, that the Jawas and the Tusken Raiders have a peaceful relationship, I thought it was a little strange, because, like, I'm looking at the box here, and it's like, well, it looks like the Jawas are clearly trying to, like, defend themselves from the Tusken Raiders. So I'm not sure. I mean, it does say Battle Pack, so I am assuming they are battling. But if a source like Wikipedia, which I assume is, you know, credible, says that the Jawas and Tusken Raiders have a peaceful relationship, then that would kind of contradict this. But I honestly don't know, guys. If you guys could tell me, because I'm actually curious, if you guys could tell me the relationship between Jawas and a Tusken Raider, I would appreciate it, because when I researched that, I couldn't believe it. And as a matter of fact, guys, I'm going to put that link of Wikipedia in the description below, and check it out, because it says there that Jawas and Tusken Raiders, like, live peacefully, and, you know, we get this box. But but this is a great set, guys. I would recommend it. It's very cheap, only 15 bucks, and really neat, guys. You know, this droid was only seen for like maybe like half a second in Star Wars. We don't see any transport like this, you know. I would say my only complaint is just the fact that there's no controls, and, you know, this set kind of gave me like a question, like, what's the deal with Jawas and Tusken Raiders? Are they like cool, or are they like enemies? Like, I don't know. I hope someone tells me. I'm actually really, really curious. But here's the box. As you can see, very, very small. Here's the back of it. Let me show you the instructions as well. Instruction book, very small instruction book, only about 31 steps, 28 pages. Very, very easy build. Anyone can build this. And a great set, guys. And lastly, I'm going to show you the spare parts that we get. Got a lot of these, you know, blue pieces. These are the, like, the little ions from the Jawas ion shooters. You got this piece which, you know, basically sticks onto here to hold the droid. And where did it go? Come on. Nope. There we go. So we have the droid here. Got an extra little flick piece for their ion shooters. Got a piece like this, which goes there. And we got a bolt, which, like this black bolt that goes somewhere. So we get a few spare parts, and great little set, guys. I like it. I like Lego's creativity. Someone needs to tell me, like, the relationship between Jawas and Tuskens. Are they sworn enemies, like, as it shows here? Or, I don't know, like, someone needs to tell me that. I'm really, really curious. I like the fact that we get this droid here, and, you know, chances are this droid's going to be exclusive to this set. Again, his name is R3-T2. Really cool little Astro Droid. So yeah, guys, great little set. I would highly recommend it. I always like it when Lego goes the extra mile, you know, and this is what they did here. You know, they gave us stuff that is not in the movie or is not explicitly seen in the movie, and they made a cool little set about it. So I would highly recommend it, guys. Please stay tuned for more Lego Star Wars reviews coming out. There's plenty more coming on this channel, and I hope you guys have a great day.